Hi guys, welcome back to On Topic with Dr. Lisa. Today we're going to be talking about foods we need to avoid and some foods we need to eat differently when we have braces on. We can see here that we have a bunch of food that are dangerous for braces. So it's been a while since I've had a lot of these, so I'm going to try them out just to test and make sure it is indeed too hard to eat. Let's get started. Here we are starting with Starburst. Let's try a strawberry. Pretty firm feeling. Can't even squeeze it that much. But it's pretty fresh. But it's really chewy. Surprise, surprise. This is definitely going to break out some braces. When we have braces on, we can't have anything that's really sticky, chewy, hard, or crunchy. Otherwise, it's going to get around the braces and break them off, which is only going to extend the length of time that you have the braces on. So please listen closely and follow the rules here. Next, we have gummy bears. My personal favorite gummy bear flavor is the clear. I think that's pineapple, but it's really chewy. So this is definitely going to break off some braces. If you have a band around one of your back teeth, it'll probably break that off too. When a band becomes loose, it looks like your whole tooth is loose, but it's not. It's just the band. Still, we want to avoid these kinds of emergencies by not eating the sticky foods. Next, we have a gummy snake, which I'm pretty sure is the exact same as a gummy bear, but I want to try them. So this particular gummy is called Twin Snakes because I guess they're fused. Okay, they probably have different flavors. Apple. Pineapple? Or lemon? No, that's lemon. Lemon. Yeah, these taste exactly the same as the gummy bears. No, that lemon's more tart, but it's still too chewy, guys. All right, let's mix it up a little bit and get into another food that's too sticky for braces. Caramels, or caramels, however you pronounce it wherever you're from. Milky Way is delicious. The chocolate is the good part, but the caramel is the bad part. It's been a long time since I've had a Milky Way. I'm usually more of a Three Musketeers bar person myself, or Reese's Cups. Those are good. And those are good for braces too. Let's see what level of caramel we're talking about here. This is huge. I think I'm used to eating the snack size or the fun size. All right, dig in. So there's the caramel part. We have that light fluffy nougat layer. It's good. Honestly, it's not that sticky though. So I think if you eat a Milky Way carefully, you can probably do that with braces without breaking anything. Yay! Surprise! Switching gears here, another food that's extremely tough and chewy, beef jerky. I'm not personally a really big fan of this, but I know a lot of people are, for a protein-filled snack. So here's our tough beef jerky. It's not as chewy as I expected. I think different brands are harder and tougher. This is Jack Link's. We got it at Circle K. This particular bite feels soft enough. I know I've had other ones where it feels like my teeth are gonna rip out when I'm eating it, but this particular beef jerky is okay, but I would be really careful and I would just go with another snack that's protein rich if that's what you're looking for. Well, I must say with that beef jerky, it feels like I have all these fibers in between my teeth, so if you are gonna eat it, make sure you floss afterwards, please, for your own gum health. Sticking on the salty train, let's go to popcorn. So most popcorns have hard kernels in them, and if you bite down on that, you can accidentally break off one of your brackets. So even if you don't bite down on a hard kernel, the shells of the popcorn, they can get lodged under your gum or worse, under a band, and it can cause gum swelling and pain, and you really have to be careful and clean really well when you're done eating that. To be safe, I'd avoid the popcorn. I'm opening this just because I like it. Delicious. Oh, I'm sorry. I mean, it's terrible. You don't want to eat this. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about though. Those little shells, the husks, those can get under your gums and it's really not fun. Is popcorn that delicious that it's worth the triple time flossing? I don't think so. Another hard snack would be hard pretzels. This is one of my favorite hard pretzels, so that's why I chose it. The honey mustard and onion. Like a bajillion calories per this bag, but it's for educational purposes, right? So, this is a little hard nugget of deliciousness. You bite into this, you're gonna break off a bracket wherever you just bit. So, is it delicious? Yes. Is it worth it? No. I mean, bad. All right, let's round out our salty no-no list with trail mix. So what's the bad part about the trail mix? Would be the actual whole nuts themselves. The raisins, I feel like they're soft enough that you can get away with eating those. But this one just has peanuts and pumpkin seeds and sunflower seeds. Those last two are softer and are okay, but peanuts, especially whole almonds, those are gonna be way too hard. All right, so I mostly got peanuts here in my hand. Let's try them out. Yeah, you have to be careful with this. I'm sorry, it's another protein-filled snack that we have to wait until we're done with braces to enjoy. You can still eat peanuts, almonds, cashews if they're ground up into smaller pieces, like in the blender or in a sauce. Back into the chewy realm, we have bad bubble gum. I've never heard of Hubba Bubba. It doesn't look particularly appetizing. I've heard of Bubble Yum, and that's about it as far as the blowing bubbles gum goes. So let's see how chewy it really is. Very chewy. It feels like it's expanding in my mouth. I have to keep opening wider and wider to get around it. Let's see if I can still blow a bubble though. That was sad. I think if I chew it a little bit longer, the sugar gets a little bit eaten away. All right, here we go. I did it! I kind of did it. This gum has a really disgusting color, and I wouldn't recommend it for that reason, even if you don't have braces. Oh, and it also has lots of sugar in it, which is terrible for your teeth. Bubblegum is a hard no. Next, we're on to a candy that I'm personally afraid of, Laffy Taffy. Why am I afraid of Laffy Taffy? Because it seems like it's made of plastic. It just seems like it should be illegal to eat. So I haven't had one in who knows how long, so let's try it. Oh my God. That was so much harder than I thought. Oh my. So it's getting stuck around my teeth as is, without braces, obviously. This is a braces murderer. While we're into the candies that I'm afraid of category, now and laters. When I even just try to squeeze a now and later, there is no give. So I'm personally afraid right now, and I have my dentist on speed dial. So this is the Extreme Sour Mixed Fruit Chews. I'm afraid. All right, I finally got it unwrapped. Here is our now and later that I'm gonna try. What? Oh, oh! Okay. It's really sour. Unexpectedly sour. I know it said sour extreme, but wow. So there are a couple surprises. The first one was how sour it was. Wasn't expecting to be that sour. And the second surprise was how not hard it was when you actually bit into it. I would compare it to the hardness and chewiness of a Starburst, or maybe even a little bit less. That still is too chewy, too sticky for braces, but it's not as terrifying as it appears when you just feel it with your hand. All right, we're getting down to the last few items here. The next one is a Tootsie Pop, of course. These are pretty famous. If you're thinking, what's so bad about a lollipop? You just suck on it and I won't break anything off. Well, first of all, I think it would take a lot of self-control to not bite into this, especially when you're getting to the middle and the chocolate treat is there, just asking to be eaten. Even if you have ironclad will and you're not gonna bite into your lollipop at any point while enjoying it, you can still break things when you have braces or an appliance in. For example, if you have an expander in and you put this in your mouth, it's going to stick to the expander, and when you take the lollipop out, whoop, you can accidentally take the expander out. Don't eat these, guys. If you're sucking on a lollipop for however long it takes to get to the center, which I'm pretty sure for a Tootsie Pop that's at least an hour, that's a lot of time that your teeth are exposed to sugar, and guess what? Bacteria eat the sugar that you're eating and they poop out acid, which eats away the enamel of your teeth. Gross! So don't have sugary things for long periods of time. My last super sugary snack on my table are Twizzlers. Chewy, delicious, usually strawberry or watermelon flavor. These are fresh Twizzlers, not like the kind you get at some movie theaters. Sorry, I'm enjoying it too much. As far as Twizzlers go, this is a pretty soft batch, but it can still break off braces, bend your wires, and cause you all sorts of pain and trouble. Sorry, Twizzlers. So the sugars and acids that stay on your teeth when you're eating this chewy, disgusting candy stays on your teeth if you don't brush your teeth well afterwards, and it can eat away at the enamel at the teeth, causing white spots, scarring, and even cavities. So to keep your smile beautiful, let's stay away from all of these things that are going to make you have a longer treatment length in braces and can potentially increase your risk for damaging your teeth. The last item we have on the table is an apple. Now, I can still eat this apple if I have braces on. I just have to cut it up into smaller pieces and eat it with my back teeth. But as a demonstration purposes, if I have braces on my front teeth and I bite into it, those front braces are goners. Okay. All the front braces would be off biting into this hard apple. Cut up your apples. That also applies to anything that has a pit in it. Cut them up and eat them with your back teeth. Other foods that you can't bite into but you can still eat include corn on the cob. You just have to cut the corn off the cob. And ribs and chicken. So when you're at your barbecue, you can still enjoy everything. You just have to cut it apart before you eat it. You don't want to bite into any bones and accidentally break off some braces. So a couple of things I didn't demonstrate in person for you include hard bread, like really hard pizza crust, or a very chewy bagel or a baguette. Those things can break off your braces as well. A healthier thing that you have to stay away from would be a granola bar. It's very hard and crunchy, and whole raw carrots. You can still eat the raw carrots if you grate them up really thin, but if you're trying to eat a baby carrot that's not cooked, you're gonna break braces. Other things we need to stay away from are sweet sugary drinks like sodas and sports drinks. All that sugar and acid that's in those drinks can decay your teeth. So if you're going to enjoy them, drink them quickly, rinse with water afterwards, and then brush your teeth. Finally, other non-food items that you can't eat with braces include pens, pencils, some people have a habit of chewing on them, and ice. Chewing ice is terrible for your teeth whether you have braces or not, so please stay away from ice. Well guys, I hope you enjoyed my video. Thank you for watching. If you have any specific questions about foods you can or cannot eat, please email us at ontopic@origamiorthodontics.com or call us at 813-336-8889. Thanks again for watching. Bye!